Oo, ay, endurance.
Kapag ito pag-asa, pacers ka.
Hindi mo dapat galing pala kasi nasa likod yung pencil button. Wala kaming mag-button.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2.
Bakit? Saan ba tayo? Baka lalabas ng wakas kasi. Hindi siguro.
K Sports. NBA action is coming up.
Palang ba gusto nyo yun? Papatan sa'yo sa iyo.
David Aldridge is with us as well. Here's a look at some of the stats for
Last
Michael
minute of
Jordan.
Rich.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games.
Game.
Is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the floor, and he'll be next to Halliburton in the backcourt, Nemhard to his side. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 slot. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Jokic. The Pacers pull it in. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. When it comes to Jamal Murray, Coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Galing sa matagal, biglang mabilis.
Now here's Murray. Last time out he had 13 points. Brown the pass to Jokic.
Sinawi ako.
Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a high-level dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it.
Sinabawi yan.
21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
He won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was really
Ready indeed. Now, here's Neesmith. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Pass to Halliburton.
Talagang ngayon to si Murray niya.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gordon inside. Nemhard covering. Rebounded by Neesmith.
an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Nemhard with it.
Finding
space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Murray the pass to Porter. Here's Brown. Covered by Siakam. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Checking out the stats.
No po, ang best po nila.
Second in rebounding, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
Lapper. Technical.
Clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort.
And the range.
Nasa likod yun eh. Buti na lang, gano'n, halangan pa.
Go for the 3. I didn't think it was a
Buti na lang,
You want to drive your coach crazy? That's the way to do it.
And Halliburton's got the ball here.
Talaga,
Technical fight. Last encounter in Denver.
And bottom line, they found
Counted.
ways to score. Credit the game plan.
Sinabit sa ilalim ng kilikili para tumago.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic, and they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention to what he does upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Benedict Catherine, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Denver also making a switch. Aiden Watson, he's checked in for Porter. Inside, shot to stop the run. And Jokic gets it to go.
Kaya kagat na kagat ako sa pig.
Determination from Jokic inside.
Bigay na nga
Scoring
sa pwesto.
Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Murray. Turner with the screen. Down low. Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one can stop him. Yet that one goes in there. Jokic has got 6 points.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
On the wing, Matthew. He's covered by Westbrook. Turner with the screen for Siakam. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. Westbrook with it. Mathurin picks him up. Denver passing it around. And it's Jokic with a sensational play. He's got 8.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. The inbound.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Watson. Turner covering. Jump past the arc. They grab their own miss. Gordon kicks to Jokic. And a big pounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Siakam against Gordon. Siakam passes to Turner. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Mathurin. And just miss after miss right now. Nuggets trail. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Jokic. Murray left side. It's deflected. And stolen by Mathurin. Here's Nemhard. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first
Ay, mawala si Ali. Hindi naka-score mga tropa ko.
Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Charge is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Crawford in at the 2-guard. And the leading. Here's Mathurin. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Mathurin's got his first bucket in this one. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it also.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got it. Extending that margin.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Hey! Huwag mo talagang direction ko start kaya.
Walker taking his time here.
Hindi, alam ko na.
Halliburton outside. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Yes, even he has to miss one.
Dito sila kahit naka-direction pa sa huli.
Westbrook against McConnell. Sharks with the screen for Westbrook. To the middle. Toppin with the steal. Here's Halliburton. In the air. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr.
Pumadyos yung walis
One of the prettiest shots.
natapin.
He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Looking at is out there now for the Pacers. Rivers checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Westbrook. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City. Good work defensively by Trey. Held by 6. To the inside. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there to form the finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. No one covered. Matherin's got 9.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Westbrook passes to Jordan. And here's Watson. Toppin covering. And a wide open look for Porter. That's good. And the assist goes to Watson. 7 points in the game.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Halliburton for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
To the left side wing. Pass to Watson. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's inexcusable defense
si
right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Toppin.
Wow.
It's hauled in by Watson.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low on the post.
Here's Westbrook. Over the lane. Pacers lead by 3. Here's Toppin. Put on the bucket.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Westbrook dishes to Porter. Pass to Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's tipped. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from DeAndre Jordan.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Nemo.
Counted.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the first one. 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Chapman. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeouts. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Pupuntahan ko nga. Namamblema niya.
So it's Denver now. It's a 3-point game.
Bigat.
Here's Jokic. To the left wing. Brown the pass to Murray. And he hits it to tie the game up. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Turner.
Ay, gago, circle pala. Mali, ulit.
Jokic against Turner. Now Neesmith. Nice D from Porter.
Circle kasi, pengen mo.
The charge for the Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The team is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Oo, ito tayo pero. Kung mga kontak lang ha. Oo nga. Ito ako makakat.
Kaya nga, ikaw nga talaga yung sa tangkalan.
Kung makuha ko na ako sa dito sa video. Paano ka? Again, sir.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
They better be grateful for their bench reserves for showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half of a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think we're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. The forward spot,
Grabe naman yun.
Smith and Siakam. And it's
Kaya yung separation.
So that's the move out there for Indiana. Now Halliburton.
Why?
Attempt by Jamal Murray.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
Brown the pass to Porter. Denver passing it around.
Okay, thank you.
Here's Gordon. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's had a little bit of everything.
A shot by Turner, no good.
List kasi.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Murray. And now got a chance to take the lead there. And it's Indiana. They've led by as much as 10.
Uy, balik mo doon, no?
Over to the left wing.
And one.
Brown pulls it down.
And one na yun.
On 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Jokic.
Hindi mag-open.
Now, here's Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game. Not a
Build
great
up kasi
start
yung
in the
layo ko.
second half, just 1 for 4. Gotta
Nice.
find ways to generate better looks here.
Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic.
Ay!
And Jokic
Ang galing.
goes in town.
Kaya no, okay.
Of
Kaya
being
mo.
a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
Well, he does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Porter passes to Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton passes to Neesmith. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 6th assist on the night. To the middle. And stolen by Siakam. They're running. Here's Neesmith. Shooting foul.
Pigilan sa eri. Hindi ka naman double clutch. Nakita ko minto.
Dan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Pangit naman nun. Ano kaya yun? Nag-pick ka ba?
Oh, that's just too easy.
Tumalo.
This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
It's Nemhard on the wing. And the Pacers get it to go.
Well, he
Hindi na tayo
his way out of this cold spell.
Ay, sorry.
The struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Hindi, kainin mo. Tinuto.
And Turner creates a lot of trouble for the defense when he is physical like that and plays downhill.
First trip to the
Early.
in this one. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. All free throws good from Turner. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that level. They've got to tighten it up.
Folks, let's use this break to see who's leading the league in blocks. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, Miles Turner.
But there aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Pero hindi ko kailangan. Galing na. Trabaho na lang.
But they're not putting up any resistance.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him. He can be that aggressive, but stay under control, take care of the ball, always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And the ball travels out. It was last touch by Jokic. Focus in on the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at the Pacers. They've had a great season. We'll look to extend that into the playoffs.
And right now, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
They've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
And Denver has possession after Indiana gets the 3. Jokic, no good. 1:11 left to play in the third.
Gago. Pelto na pala yun.
Mathurin with the ball. Off target from 3-point range.
Madali ito lang.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Westbrook kicks the ball. Tries the spin move. The kick out to Westbrook. They get it again.
Lumabas ka na.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Well, look, he's picking apart this defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
And Indiana making a change here. Shepard's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Sharks checked in for Jokic. Zignaji comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Murray. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here comes Indiana.
Why go to NBA?
And a reason Siakam was named the NBA's most improved player back in 2019. Defense. I mean, great at anticipation on that steal.
Westbrook.
Yeah, how about the body control on that? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
First point for him. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. First one falls for him.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Shepard with the ball. Missed inside.
One, good.
Good at the
Boy.
goals. It's still
Very good.
anybody's game.
Very good.
Reach the end of three. Pacers out in front of three. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
We got to clean up that inside. Got to clean it up. Guard without fouling. Keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Sounds like Greg is looking for more focus in the paint area.
It's all about effort at this point. Coach Carlisle wants more hustle.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then there's Saric. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Now Murray. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Saric has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana lead by 3. To the paint. Walker the pass to McConnell.
Uy, sayang.
Here's Toppin.
Ano ba yun? Mali-mali.
Inside. Watson. And Watson slams it in.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
It's stolen by Sharp. Halliburton with the steal. Wide open. Rebound by Murray.
This team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours.
Grabe na. Wala bang pesos. Sinigang baba ako.
He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks.
Uy, nawala ako.
We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Here's Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Watson. And they have the chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Oh, Turner in position.
Wala bang ganun yun? Wala bang ganun play? Ganda-ganda nun eh.
It's going to be a shot at the end.
Hindi ka sa akin.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, know, what I like
Ganda
is
ganda
not
ng
only
play
are they
natin eh.
forcing turnovers,
Ikaw sa turnover kasalanan.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are
Huwag mo na mag-hit.
in the
Kaya ko
open
na.
floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Murray down low. He's covered by Halliburton. Good work defensively by Tony.
No one to blame on that one but himself.
He's
If
mid.
it looks like that, you've got to take a bet.
That bucket in no time at all. Neesmith has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Indiana. Murray against Halliburton. Westbrook passes to Brown. And another miss by Denver.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last ball back. Couldn't get it to fall.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray right side. Here's Brown. He's covering. Brown's shot is off.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there, but sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Really no idea why you're fouling. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jordan. Comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100
Nanalo yung skill niya.
that each get a vote.
Wow, trip.
And that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel. And, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have
The Nuggets trail by 8. That's good from Porter. Assist by Murray. And that's now 9 points for Michael Porter.
Well, normally we see Porter Jr. shoot it from deep, but I'd love to see him go inside more. He has great length and...
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. To the paint. And
No.
by Porter.
Showing off the athleticism. At 6'10", Porter Jr. is a
Gago.
major problem.
Buti na yung shot ko. Kala ko dun siya dadaan.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. And that will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rebound's turn.
Well, what else can you do against Jokic but get as physical as possible defensively?
And Jokic pops them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Siakam's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 6.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Here's Neesmith.
Go!
Left.
And I'm sure that was money. Everyone has afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking those shots. Sometimes you just have to admire the greatness of Jokic. No doubt when it matters most.
Halliburton for 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
.23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Up again. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Murray for 3. Offensive rebound. Money!
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity.
But in the end, everyone says.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Changes to your diet. You should always make an appointment if you want to become a physician first. Now, let's get started. Cherries. Cherries are
Ano pala to?
fantastic.
11-16. Oh, 5-5. Wow. 4-5. Maray ang walang nagawa.
Cherries, cherry juice.
Dikit na, dikit pala. Third lang yung malaki-laki.
Cherries? I'm into cherries.